Shaitanir-Rajim. Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. My elders, parents, teachers, brothers and sisters, Salamun Alaikum. On behalf of Shia Afna Asha Madressa of Essex, I would like to welcome you all to our annual Majlis today. Once again, we have gathered here today to remember the family of our beloved Holy Prophet, and to commemorate the great sacrifice of his grandson, Imam Hussain alayhi salam, together with his family and companions. We gather every year to remind ourselves that we are Hussaini. We stand for everything the Imam stood for and gave his life for: truth, justice, compassion, decency, good morals, and encouraging good and admonishing evil. And we condemn every action of the Yazid of that time and the actions and values of Yazid we see today around the world. This is why we know that when Imam Hussain was asked to give allegiance to Yazid, his famous reply was, "A person like me can never give allegiance to a person like Yazid." In this manner, Imam Hussain taught us who a Hussaini is and who a Yazidi is till Judgment Day, and that the tragedy of Karbala is not confined to the 10th of Muharram, 61 after Hijrah, and that every day we stand up for the truth is the day of Ashura, and that makes every land Karbala. The children and teachers have been working very hard to prepare for the Azadari today. Without further ado, we will start our Majlis with a recitation of the Holy Quran by Zainab Mirzad and Amir Hussain Mirzad from Band A, Sakina class from Allowed Salawat.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of God, most gracious, most merciful. إذا زلزلت الأرض زلزالها. When the earth is shaken up to our utmost convolution. وأخرجت الأرض أثقالها. When the earth throws up her burden from within. وقال الإنسان ما لها. And man cries distress, what is the matter with her? يومئذ تحدث أخبارها. On that day she will declare her tidings. بأن ربك أوحى لها. For that your Lord will have given inspiration. يومئذ يصدرون أشتاتا ليروا ما لهم. On that day men will proceed in companies without showing the deed that they have done. فمن يعمل مثقال ذرة خيرا يرى. Then anyone who has done an atom's weight of good shall see it. ومن يعمل مثقال ذرة شرا يرى. Anyone who has done an atom's weight of evil shall see it. صدق الله العلي العظيم.
ما شاء الله.
Thank you, Zainab and Amir, for the beautiful recitation and translation. Next, I would now like to call up Band B, Zainab class, with an introduction by Jahan Ali Dadu.
Band B would like to share the inspiration that we can take from the heroes of Karbala, which are relevant to be applied in our daily lives. Everybody that presents the Holy Prophet and the features and characters today.
Hazrat Qasim alayhi salam focus on pleasing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Hazrat Ali Azhar alayhi salam awakening humanity.
Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam looking after the needs of others.
Hazrat God, it's never too late to ask for forgiveness.
Hazrat happy deep in the Muslim or lonely in friendships.
Bibi Zainab alayhi salam, confidence and courage. Imam Zainul Abidin alayhi salam submitting to the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Imam Hussein, social justice is a duty for all of us.
MashaAllah, thank you Zainab class for such a beautiful presentation. Next, I will call upon Shahzad Ismail, who will introduce Sakina's class presentation today. Please welcome them with a loud salawat.
Come from this side.
practicing the values that Karbala teaches us. Al-Quran. Bravery. Actions should magics not teach you. Human for others' pleasure. Kindness even to enemies. Youth spent in serving Allah. Active awaiting for Imam Mahdi al-Salam. Amongst all humanity who fights for Islam. Ability from the holy household. Intention has to be sincere.
Salawat.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد. ما شاء الله.
Boys, go, Minister. One by one. One by one. Sign up. Don't worry about the shoes. Go and sit down now. Don't need your shoes. Go and sit down now. Let's go and sit down now. Ali.
Thank you, Sakina class, for such an amazing performance to show your love and affection for our Imam. Our next item is from Band D, Omer Rabab class, which is going to be introduced by Benin with a loud salawat, please.
Assalamu alaikum, my elders, parents, teachers, brothers and sisters. As mentioned, Band D students of Ummi Rabab class will be preparing various items to remember the sacrifice of Imam Hussein and his family and followers. You will see a poster on my right that has been prepared by Fatima Ahmed, Sahar Ahmed, Zainab Mirza and Benin Zaidi. You will now hear a poem by Muhammad Ahmadi and Hasib Ramadi describing how the eyes shed tears as soon as the moon of Muharram is sighted.
Oh, eyes, shed your tears. Muharram's moon has turned. In these days, Hussein's blood is spilt, the tents of Zainab burned. Oh, eyes, shed your tears, the caravans arrive. Soon will the sand be ridden with blood, children gasping cries. Oh, eyes, shed your tears, the bodies on the ground. Run upon by horses' hooves, broken in pieces found. Oh, eyes, shed your tears, the son and father apart. The prophet's faces enters the fray, yet the spear still pierces his heart. Oh, eyes, shed your tears, to Abbas goes. Hussein rushes to his side, Hussein returns alone. Oh, eyes, shed your tears, will not be quented at first. The neck of Hussein, pure in faith, the arrow reaches first. Oh, eyes, shed your tears, weep and behold Hussein, how they surrounded him with swords, how he fell upon those plains. Oh, eyes, shed your tears, Hussein killed in Karbala, from the skies heard, a soul at peace, return now to Allah. Oh, eyes, shed your tears, heart begins to shake. A young daughter's heart-wrenching wails, head raised on the stake. Oh, I shed your tears, ringing of the cries, searching the desert for his chest, for where the body lies. Oh, I shed your tears, cry ya Muhammadah. In these days, join his caravan, Hussein and Karbala. Salawat.
You will now hear a presentation by Ali and Malika Zamani on the lessons learned from the event in Karbala. Please could I now invite on stage Armin and Malika with the loud salawats.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
The next presentation is by Shezul Rahat, Fatima Zahra Haidar, and Sophia Ali on the events of Karbala. Please could I now invite on stage Shezul, Fatima Zahra and Sophia with the loud salawat.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
After the death of Imam Hussein, the women and children. After the death of Imam Hussein on the 10th of Muharram, all the women and children were taken away as captives by Umar ibn Sa'd and his army. Umar ibn Sa'd was the commander of Yazid's army and was responsible for the tragic event in Karbala. The Ahlul Bayt were all taken to Kufa. Ibn Ziyad, the governor of Kufa, had declared a public holiday and ordered the whole city to be decorated with many colourful flags and banners. The residents of Kufa had been told at the time that the celebration was to mark the defeat of rebels who had threatened to attack the city. Many Kufans believed this and lined the street to mock and laugh at the defeated captors.
Punishments. Before they were imprisoned, their tents were burnt, and the women's girls' hijabs were pulled off. Bibi Sakina's earrings were snatched, and the women/children were tied in the same rope. After they were taken away, the Ahlul Bayt were punished very harshly. They were all put in pitch-black prisons where the ceilings were open, so during the morning, the scorching sun would shine upon them, and in the night, the harsh winds would blow hard, turning their bodies as cold as ice. They were provided with barely any food and water as well. Imam Hussein's family. Imam Zain al-Abidin couldn't fight during the battle as he was extremely ill. This was because he was the next Imam and Allah wanted to keep him alive. He was also imprisoned after the Battle of Karbala and was taken to Syria. He had witnessed all the horrific incidents which had happened during the Battle of Karbala and the journey from Karbala to Kufa, then Kufa to Sham. After the Battle of Karbala, Bibi Zainab was an amazing role model and took care of the whole family.
On the 13th of Safar, the sad death of Bibi Sakina happened in the cold, dark prison. As the head of the father of Bibi Sakina, Imam Hussein entered her prison. She cried and cried till she died right in that spot. She was slapped really hardly and suffered through many things which gave her much pain and sadness. On the 9th of Rabiul Awwal, they were all finally released from prison and sent back to Medina on this day. We celebrate Eid al-Zahra. So we have a mini quiz. The first question is, when did Imam Hussein pass away? Anyone have any answers? What did you say? Yeah, that's right.
What date did Bibi Sakina pass away? Anyone have any answers? Yes, correct.
What date do we celebrate Eid al-Zahra? Yes, Lisa. Yes.
You'll now hear Murphy by Rayon Haji, Muhammad Qureshi and Hasnain Shah. Please could I now invite on the stage Rayon, Muhammad and Hasnain with a loud salawat.
Muhammad salawat.
Love of my heart, you're the light of my eyes, Hussein, light of my eyes.
All together.
Love of my heart, you're the light of my eyes, Hussein, light of my eyes.
Zainab, my sweet, they will bind both your feet, they will tear away your veil. Oh, thou come for Ali, they will curse him 'cause of me, they will torture him, you'll see, and we'll never be far from the pain of Ashura, from the pain of Ashura.
Love of my heart, you're the light of my eyes, Hussein, light of my eyes. Love of my heart, you're the light of my eyes, Hussein, light of my eyes.
Oh, thou cursed Mustafa and my father Mawqallah, for they hate that all is good and all good for which they stood. From my mother they did steal, yet the truth Allah revealed, and we'll never be far from the pain of Fatima, from the pain of Fatima.
Love of my heart, you're the light of my eyes, Hussein, light of my eyes. Love of my heart, you're the light of my eyes, Hussein, light of my eyes.
Where the sands dry as hell, where the holy blood did spill, where the souls of martyrs dwell. My sweet Zainab, do not fear, no, Allah is always near, no, Allah all things does hear, and we'll never be far from the plains of Karbala, from the plains of Karbala.
Love of my heart, you're the light of my eyes, Hussein, light of my eyes. Love of my heart, you're the light of my eyes, Hussein, light of my eyes.
We will face Yazid after evil he did leave. You will teach what is right, in my faith he will strive. To Love of my heart, you're the light of my eyes. Hussein, light of my eyes. Love of my heart, you're the light of my eyes. Hussein, light of my eyes. We will fight until the end. For this love we will defend. Oh Allah, we will depend. For jihad is our way, and from now till judgment day, oh these words we will pray. And we'll never be far from the path of Allah, from the path of Allah. Love of my heart, you're the light of my eyes. Hussein, light of my eyes. Love of my heart, you're the light of my eyes. Hussein, light of my eyes.
Towards the end of the programme, you will also hear a Noha by Shamir Nakvi, Leon Ismail and Daniel Nakvi. Please can we hear a loud salawat for all in Umar Rabab class.
What heartwarming displays of love for our Imam Hussein. Thank you, Umar class. Next, we have presentations led by Band E girls of Falwa class. Let us welcome them with a salawat.
My eldest brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum. Today we will be giving a short presentation on the phenomenal personality Bibi Zainab alayhi salam. Some facts about her are that she was born in Shaban, 5 after Hijrah, as well as being the daughter of Imam Ali alayhi salam and Bibi Fatima alayhi salam. She is the reason we hear the tragedy of Karbala today as it was. Now we will present a short PowerPoint and a video on her spirituality.
Bibi Zainab prayed Salat al-Layl even after going through hardships. She gave the children her food instead of herself. Therefore, she was weak, but still prayed Salat al-Layl, which wasn't wajib. One of her titles was Alima Ghayr Muallima, which means the teacher who was never taught, and she taught separate lessons every day in her house.
It was Bibi Fatima's influence that encouraged Bibi Zainab to not be quiet in the face of depression. She wanted to see how she balanced politics, spirituality and her social responsibilities.
If it was not for Bibi Zainab, we would not have known about the Battle of Karbala. Bibi Zainab was known for her dignity. Zainab was Hussein's rock at Karbala. Without Bibi Zainab, we would not have Islam like we do today.
Ibn Ziyad asked Bibi Zainab, "What do you think of what your God did to your brother at Karbala?" She replied, "I did not see anything but beauty." When Bibi Zainab mentioned the beauty, she meant that the tragedy of Karbala showed them human excellence and akhlaq. This is displayed when Imam Hussein offered the enemy water, even though they were oppressing him and his family.
Bibi Zainab is a spiritually elevated soul. She was influenced by her family, which include Imam Ali, Imam Hassan, Imam Hussein, Bibi Fatima, and Prophet Muhammad. If Bibi Zainab was able to keep her clock perfect in the face of oppression, surely we are able to do it in the easier lives we have. Salawat.
MashaAllah. Let us hope and try to emulate Bibi Zainab in whichever way we can to make this world a better place. We will now have a very moving, dramatical portrayal of the events on the day of Ashura. Band E boys of Farwa class have been working very hard to produce a play titled The Naqtal. Let us welcome them with a loud salawat.
Assalamu alaikum, the teachers, parents and fellow students. I welcome you to Bandi Boys Madressa Majlis sketch. We inshallah intend to try and frame the image of the Maktal and the martyrs on Ashura Day. I would like to introduce the cast and introduce the characters that will be playing, as during the play their faces will be covered. We have Hadi Abbas, who will play Imam Hussein. Ali Abbas, who will play Hazrat Qasim. Zain Muhammad, who will play Hazrat Abbas. Hussein Jedi, who will play Hazrat Ali Akbar. Samad Rasuli, who will play Imam Zainul Abidin.
Ammu, please let me go to the battlefield.
No, Qasim. You're very young and you're your mother's only son.
Hazrat Qasim came to Imam Hussein asking for permission to go out into the battlefield. Hazrat Qasim was very upset. He couldn't go into the battlefield and went to his mother. When she saw her so disappointed, she remembered Imam Hassan just before he died. He had written a letter and left it with her saying, if you ever find Imam Hazrat Qasim in difficulty, give him this letter. She gave him the letter and Hazrat Qasim took it to Imam Hussein. Imam Hussein opened the letter. It said, my son Qasim will come to you when my brother Hussein will be facing an enemy army of thousands. That day will be the day when Islam will need to be saved by sacrifice. You must represent me on the battle day.
Oh, Qasim, how can I stop you from doing what your father wanted you to do? Bismillah, may Allah be with you.
O my uncle, do not fear, for I know death for Islam will be sweeter than honey. By the tear that rests on my mother's eyelash, as it is the sight of Hussein alone beneath my eyelash, at those who surround my uncle. I was taught to help the helpless. Intention, seeing my uncle without help, leaves my heart's intention to fulfill my father Hassan's wish is my intention. I'm thirsty for martyrdom and not water. The love of Hussein grows and will never lessen. On the day of Ashura, Qasim taught us a lesson. Compared to Hussein's service, nothing is sweeter compared to Hussein's service. Ah! Ammu! Accept my last salam!
Qasim, where are you? Oh, my young prince of Karbala. Qasim, where are you? Qasim, where are you? Oh, my young prince of Karbala. Qasim, where are you? Qasim, where are you? Oh, my great Allah, accept this sacrifice. My pretty flower has closed his eyes. Oh, my great Allah, accept this sacrifice. My pretty flower has closed his eyes. His pieces have torn my bleeding heart as he moves from me far apart. Oh, my young prince of Karbala. Qasim, where are you? Qasim, where are you?
Hazrat Qasim gave a true sacrifice when he thought death was sweeter than honey.
अब्बास कहते हैं, मुझे अब्बास कहते हैं, मुझे अब्बास कहते हैं, मुझे अब्बास कहते हैं। मैं कमर बनी हाशिम हूँ, सरदार हूँ मैं लश्कर का। मैं कमर बनी हाशिम हूँ, सरदार हूँ मैं लश्कर का। शब्बीर मेरा आका है, मैं बेटा हूँ हैदर का। मैं बेटा हूँ हैदर का। नस नस में वफादारी है, मनसब में अलमदारी है। नस नस में वफादारी है, मनसब में अलमदारी है। अब्बास कहते हैं, मुझे अब्बास कहते हैं। Oh master, allow me to go fight into the battlefield.
Remain patient and wait, Abbas.
Please allow me to get some water for the children.
Okay, Abbas, go get water.
How can I drink water when my master is thirsty?
Oh, Fazl, why do you remove your head?
Allow me to call you mother for the first time. Don't take me back to the tents. How humiliating. अब्बास बहुत शर्मिंदा है, अब्बास बहुत शर्मिंदा है।
भाई अब्बास तेरे गम में कमर टूट गई, भाई अब्बास तेरे गम में कमर टूट गई। सानिए हैदर करार था मेरा भाई, एक फौलाद की दीवार था मेरा भाई। सानिए हैदर करार था मेरा भाई, एक फौलाद की दीवार था मेरा भाई। गिर गई घर की वो दीवार, हो गया कत्ले अलमदार, कमर टूट गई। भाई अब्बास तेरे गम में कमर टूट गई, भाई अब्बास तेरे गम में कमर टूट गई।
Father, please give me permission to enter the battle.
अकबर तुम्हें मालूम है क्या मांग रहे हो, तुम बाप से मरने की रज़ा मांग रहे हो। अकबर तुम्हें मालूम है क्या मांग रहे हो, तुम बाप से मरने की रज़ा मांग रहे हो। इस आलम गुरबत में तुम्हें जान दूं कैसे, इस दश्त मुसीबत में तुम्हें जान दूं कैसे, इस वक्त क़यामत में तुम्हें जान दूं कैसे।
Okay, go to the battlefield. But please keep turning back to look at me as you enter. मुर मुर के मुझे देखते जाना अली अकबर, मुर मुर के मुझे देखते जाना अली अकबर। कुछ देर तो जी ले तेरा, कुछ देर तो जी ले तेरा बाबा अली अकबर। मुर मुर के मुझे देखते जाना अली अकबर।
अल्लाह की निगाहों से मेरा ज़ख्म छुपाना, अल्लाह की निगाहों से मेरा ज़ख्म छुपाना। बाबा मेरे सीने में सीना टूट गई है, अल्लाह की निगाहों से मेरा ज़ख्म छुपाना। इस तरह कलेजे में उतर आई है बर्ची, सीना नहीं अरमान भी माँ के हुए ज़ख्मी, चाहता मेहमान मुझे दूल्हा बना।
ज़ख्म दिल के दिखाऊं मैं कैसे जख्म दिल के दिखाऊं मैं कैसे तेरा लाशा उठाऊं मैं कैसे अकबर तेरा सेहरे वाला अकबर अकबर मेरा सेहरे वाला अकबर लुत्फ जीने में अब कहाँ अकबर दिल से उठी है ये फुगा अकबर सुबह आशूद दी थी जो तूने क्यों रुलाए कि वो अज़ा अकबर तेरी सूरत बुलाऊं मैं कैसे तेरी सूरत बुलाऊं मैं कैसे तेरा लाशा उठाऊं मैं कैसे अकबर मेरा सेहरे वाला
सीना कले जब अकबर के मारने वाले सीना कले जब अकबर के मारने वाले पता है किस तरह बेटा जवान होता है सीना तले जब अकबर के मारने वाले पता है किस तरह बेटा जवान होता है पता है किस तरह बेटा
If you want to kill me, kill me. But this baby has not done anything. Just a few drops of water will quench his thirst.
सूरज शम्मा जली नन्ना मेरा असगर कहाँ गया है गया सूरज शम्मा जली नन्ना मेरा असगर कहाँ गया है रातें अंधेरी सुनसान ढूंढूं कहाँ तुझे गुलबदन रात अंधेरी सुनसान ढूंढूं कहाँ तुझे गुलबदन रो पुकारे मादिल जगी ना मेरा असग़र कहाँ गया है गया सूरज शम्मा जली ना मेरा असग़र कहाँ गया है
can help me?
Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. Imam Hussein and 72 of his companions were brutally killed. On this day of Ashura, this marks a tragic day in history, where even the skies cried blood for 40 days.
There's no day like yours, Hussein, when history remembers your name. Legacy, this is your legacy. Legacy, this is your legacy. With every drop of your blood, oh Hussein, you woke up millions that will shout your name. Our mothers raised us with this only aim, to spread your mission from cradle to grave. And so we all stand up as one, resilient to all threats that come. Legacy, this is your legacy. Legacy, this is your legacy. There's no day like yours, Hussein, when history remembers your name. Legacy, this is your legacy. You taught us to be strong throughout our lives, to face oppression by being dignified, to stare at death in the face with a smile, to sacrifice it all for the divine. They thought it was done when you died, but through death you are more alive. legacy, this is your legacy. There's no like yours, Hussein, when history remembers your name. Legacy, this is your legacy. Angels were waiting for just one command. Millions would have come to that very land. Instead you lay down on the burning sand. You knew that this was Allah had planned. You selflessly laid down your life, ensuring religion survived. Legacy, this is your legacy. Legacy, this is your legacy. There's no day like yours, Hussein, when history remembers your name. Legacy, this is your legacy. Throughout our lives this is what we've been taught. The pen is more mightier than the sword. But oh Hussein, this is what you have shown. Both were achieved by just one man alone. Your blood flowing when you were slain had written this legendary tale. Legacy, this is your legacy. Legacy, this is your legacy.
Heart-wrenching performance. Thank you, Omar Farah boys, for portraying the nocturne so sensitively. Our Band F Omar Wahab class will now reenact the famous speeches which will be introduced by Mu'min Ali. Please welcome them with a hearty salawat.
The fourth Imam intended to deliver a sermon to the court of Yazid in Damascus, Syria. He was captive at the time. He interrupted the speaker, who was cursing the Prophet's family and praising Yazid. The fourth then turned to Yazid, asking him permission to address the court. Yazid was reluctant, but the people in the court put pressure upon him, and then the fourth addressed Yazid and everyone as follows. O people, whoever recognizes me knows me, and whoever does not recognize me, let me tell him who I am and to what family I belong. I am the son of Mecca and Mina. I am the son of Zamzam and Al-Safa. I am the son of the one who carried zakat in the ends of the mantle. I am the son of the best man, whoever put on a loincloth and clothes. I am the son of the best man, whoever put on sandals and walked barefooted. I am the son of the best man, whoever made tawaf and sa'i. I am the son of the best man, whoever offered the Hajj and pronounced Talbiyah. I am the son of the one who was transported on the Buraq in the air. I am the son of the one who was made to travel from the sacred mosque to the remote mosque. So glory belongs to him who made his servant travel. I am the son of the one who was taken by Gabriel to Sidrat al-Muntaha. I am the son of the one who drew near his Lord and suspended. So he was the measure of 2 bows, or closer still. I am the son of the one who led the angels of the heavens in prayer. I am the son of the one to whom the Almighty revealed what he revealed. I am the son of Muhammad al-Mustafa. I am the son of Ali al-Muqtada. I am the son of the one who fought against the creatures till they said, there is no God but Allah. I am the son of the one who struck the enemies with 2 swords before Allah's apostle. May Allah bless him and his family, and stabbed them with 2 spears, emigrated twice, pledged pledged allegiance twice, prayed in the two Qiblas, and fought against the unbelievers at Badr and Hunayn. I never disbelieved in Allah, not even as much as the twinkling of an eye. I am the son of the best of the believers, the heir of the prophets, the destroyer of the unbelievers, the commander of the Muslims, the light of the Mujahideen, the ornament of the worshippers, the crown of the weepers, the most patient of the patient, and the best of the steadfast from among the family of Yasin and the messenger of the Lord of the world's inhabitants. I am the son of the father of the two grandsons of the Prophet, Al-Hassan and Al-Hussein, the one who manifested miracles, the one who scattered the phalanxes, the piercing meteor, the following lights, the victorious lion of Allah, the request of every seeker, the victorious over every victorious. Such is my grandfather, Ali ibn Abi Talib. I am the son of Fatima, the chaste. I am the son of the mistress of women. I am the son of the purified. I am the son of the part of the messenger. May Allah bless him and his family. I am the son of the one who was covered with blood. I am the son of the one who was slaughtered at Karbala. I am the son of the one for whom the jinns wept in the dark, and for whom the birds in the air cried. Imam continued saying, I am, until the people were.
We will now play Band Eagle's video on political activism as shown by Bibi Zainab alayhi salam.
Elders, brothers and sisters, today we will be presenting a short video of how we can use Bibi Zainab alayhi salam as a role model in improving our society through political activism.
Our oldest memories are from when we were around 3 years old. Bibi Zainab alayhi salam had lost her mother, Bibi Fatima alayhi salam, when she's only 6 years old. That means that there was only 3 years that Bibi Zainab alayhi salam had with her mother that she could remember. These 3 years still affected how Bibi Zainab alayhi salam acted throughout her life. When Bibi Zainab alayhi salam was 6, she saw Bibi Fatima give a speech on how the land of Fadak was stolen from her. Even though her mom was injured, she was able to give the speech. From this experience, Zainab was able to make the speech in the court of Yazid. Just like Fatima, she was weak, injured and vulnerable. Even after being stripped of her hijab, she still carried herself with dignity. So much so to leave Yazid speechless after giving her moving speech. We can do the same by having faith in Allah as well. Even in the hardest of times, stay strong in our beliefs and don't let what other people say or do affect our beliefs.
Your faith should prompt you to be a better person. Furthermore, this means that although Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may test you at a certain level, you have to try and maintain your faith. This can strengthen your iman and ikhlas. For instance, Bibi Zainab alayhi salam was put through many tough hardships, such as Sham, which Imam Zainal Abidin alayhi salam described as the most painful part. However, Bibi Zainab stayed strong to her beliefs and followed her inspirational mother, Bibi Fatima, and made a famous speech in the court of Yazid, where someone asked, "What do you think of what your God did to your brother, Imam Hussein alayhi salam?" She replied, "All I saw was beauty," showing Bibi Zainab's courage and strong faith in the religion of Islam.
Even though rocks were thrown at her, her hijab was stripped. She carried herself with dignity and remained silent, not complaining but rather thanking God.
Thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed our thoughts and ideas. Salawat.
So I'll be doing the sermon of Sayyidah Zainab Salam alayha in Kufa. O people of Kufa, O you deceivers, O you who break your pledges and retreated back, you traitors, May your cries never end and your tears never diminish. You are like a woman who painstakingly and with great labour twines a strong rope and then herself unwinds it, thereby wasting her effort and energy. Your false pledges contain no element of truth and sincerity. Your tactic has become flattering the maids and nodding your heads in agreement to the enemies. Beware, for you have sponsored a very wrongful act, for which Allah is totally displeased with you. Without a doubt, his wrath shall soon descend upon you. Are you now crying? Yes. By Allah you must weep, because you deserve the tears. Cry immensely and laugh less, for you are contaminated with such shame and disgrace that you will never be able to wash it off. How could you exonerate yourself from the crime of slaying the son of the last Prophet Muhammad? Was he not the master of the youths in heaven? Was he not the one who you would go to him whenever you had tribal fights and disagreements? Was he not your best choice to solve your own problems and worries? What bad have you brought upon yourselves? And what heavy burden are you carrying? Annihilation, downfall. Efforts were lost, and hands seized from work, causing the business and capital to be lost. You place yourself in the anger of Allah, and you manifest yourself in greed and begging. O people of Kufa, woe be upon you! Do you know which part of Rasulullah that you have cut, and which vow you have broken, and whose blood you have shed, and which respected family you have brought to the public as captives, and whose sanctity you have violated? You have done that which could tear down the skies, open the earth, and make the mountains vanish. As far as the earth goes, and as deep as the skies go, your obvious deed has no like, no similarity, and no decency. Indeed, you have done the ugliest, the most grievous, and gruesome deed. Will you be surprised if the sky rains blood? Remember, the punishment of the Day of Judgment will be much more severe and much harsher. That is because no one has the power of Allah. Salawat.
Our final items will be Nawas by Bansi, Kulthum class, and Rabab class, followed by Ziyara of Imam Hussein by Muhammad Hassan Rahat. This will conclude our majlis today, and we will then prepare for Salah. May Allah accept this humble offering of our expressions of love for our Imam Hussein alayhi salam. Let us all stand for Nawab with another loud salawat.
Assalamu alaikum. Today we, the students of humanity, bring our respects and condolences to Bibi Fatima alayhi salam is by presenting a noha. May Bibi accept it. Amen.
Mola Ali, oh my Mola Hussein, how I wish and I pray to be near you again. Oh my Mola Ali, oh my Mola Hussein, how I wish and I pray to be near you again. Let me take you to Najaf, to my first Imam, to the tomb of the greatest Imam of Islam. Let me take you to Najaf, to my first Imam, to the tomb of the greatest Imam of Islam. And on Masjid Kufa, where you will see the place the assassins struck Mola Ali. Oh my Mola Ali, oh my Mola Hussein, how I wish and I pray to be near you again. Oh my Mola Ali, oh my Mola Hussein, how I wish and I pray to be near you again. When you come to the shrine of my Mola Ali, and you stand there facing the holy Zari. And you come to the shrine of my Mola Ali, and you stand there facing the holy Zari. Close your eyes and you'll see the flag of Islam flying high in the hands of our first Imam. Oh my Mola Ali, oh my Mola Hussein, how I wish Hussein, how I wish and I pray to be near you again. Oh my Mawla Ali, oh my Mawla Hussein, how I wish and I pray to be near you again.
Ya Hussein, 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 Ya Hussein.
والله يا زهرة ما ننسى حسينا أبد والله يا زهرة ما ننسى حسينا أبد والله يا زهرة ما ننسى حسينا. We will never forget Hussein. We will never forget Hussein. By the stars and how they are fixed, unlike the tears we cry. Continue to lament long after we all die. Long after we all die. Devoid of all our worries, the ashes of our bodies shall all recite the melodies of Hussein's tragedies. Abad wallah ya Zahra ma ninsa Husaina. Abad wallah ya Zahra ma ninsa Husaina. Abad wallah ya Zahra ma ninsa Husaina. We will never forget Hussein. We will never forget Hussein. Drowning we were saved by him, our ark of salvation. God placed tears of Hussein within our creation, within our creation. And so toward him we run, this dome upon our eyes one. The Lord had created the dawn, so that for him we mourn. Abad wallah ya Zahra ma ninsa Husaina. Abad wallah ya Zahra ma ninsa Husaina. Abad wallah ya Zahra ma ninsa Husaina. We will never forget Hussein. We will never forget Hussein. We won't forget Hussein's wounds. There's 1700. Each child is 72. Be lost for a second. Be lost for a second. And the 6-month-old infant and a scorched and burning face against the face of tyrants, for them all we were made. Abad wallah ya Zahra ma ninsa Husaina. Abad wallah ya Zahra ma ninsa Husaina. Abad wallah ya Zahra ma ninsa Husaina. We will never forget Hussein. We will never forget Hussein. If our legs were taken away, to your grave we would crawl. Your grave became a harbor that even the stars circle. That even the stars circle. The wounds from which you would ache, a house of God they would make. For God's pleasure and your sake, we come crying labbaik. Abad wallah ya Zahra ma ninsa Husaina. Abad wallah ya Zahra ma ninsa Husaina. Abad wallah ya Zahra ma ninsa Husaina. We will never forget Hussein. We will never forget Hussein. We will never forget Hussein. Ya Hussein,
Ya Hussein,
Ya Hussein,
Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya
Muhammad wa Muhammad sallallahu
Assalamu alayka ya Rasulullah. Assalamu alayka ya Amir al-Mu'minin. Assalamu alayki ya Fatima Zahra. We said that in this Alamin.
السلام عليك يا خديجة الكبرى السلام عليك يا حسن المجتبى السلام عليك يا عبد الله الحسين وعلى علي بن الحسين وعلى أصحاب الحسين وعلى أولاد الحسين وصاسهم سيدي ومولاي عبد الحسن اللباس ابن أمير المؤمنين ومحمد لي وجعفر بن محمد وموسى بن جعفر وعلي بن موسى ومحمد بن علي وعلي بن محمد وحسن بن علي والحجة بن الحسن ورحمة الله وبركاته.
اللهم صل على محمد. بسم الله
الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم صل وليك الحجة بن الحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آله في أرض الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه وتزرعه وتمتعه فيها تبينا.
Sura al-Fatiha for all of our Marhumin. Surah al-Fatiha.